Have you ever woken up feeling dizzy or hazy, like your brain isn't working right? It might be that your memory isn't quite correct, or that you have trouble finding the appropriate words when you first wake up. What if these little indicators are really your brain's way of telling you that it's having trouble just as your day starts? For a lot of folks over 60, mornings might be the worst time for their brains. You might not know it, but your daily routines might be putting your brain at risk for stroke, memory loss, or even losing your independence. But don't worry, I'm going to tell you about easy things you can do in the morning that will safeguard your brain and keep it bright for years to come. Want to keep your mind sharp and prevent shocks you don't want as you become older? You should watch this video. Let's get started. I know a senior who looked to have everything under control. They worked out a lot, took their meds on time, and lived a healthy life. But one morning, when they were cooking breakfast, they abruptly fell down, bewildered, unable to talk coherently, and with one arm weak. They got a transient ischemic attack, TIA, which is sometimes known as a mini stroke. A complete stroke might be on the way, and this is a very bad omen. When I questioned them about their morning routine, they told me about 7 things that millions of seniors do every day that they think are safe, but really put their brains at risk. Why in the morning? This is because your body needs to make swift changes when you wake up. When you sleep, your blood pressure goes down and your blood gets a little thicker, which makes it harder for it to circulate. When you get up, your heart and blood arteries have to work quickly to get oxygen to your brain. This rapid change might put stress on the brain's fragile blood supply, especially for seniors whose blood vessels may not be as flexible. Studies reveal that strokes happen most commonly between 6 and 10 a.m., especially in the first 2 hours after getting up. That's why what you do in the morning is so important. They can keep your brain safe or discreetly put it in peril. Do some of your behaviors seem familiar? Today, I'll tell you about the 7 things you need to modify to protect your brain. Do you ever feel weak or dizzy when you get up in the morning? You're not the only one, and there's a simple explanation for it. One of the most typical things people do in the morning that puts their brains at danger is getting out of bed right away. A lot of older people are proud of how quickly they get up. They don't want to waste time, do they? But getting out of bed too quickly might make your blood pressure drop quickly. This is called orthostatic hypotension, and it implies that for around 15 seconds, your brain doesn't get enough oxygen. You can feel lightheaded, have tunnel vision, or your knees might feel weak. Don't dismiss that dizzy, shaky feeling. It's your brain's way of saying something is wrong. The good news? I call it the 90-second wake up rule, since it just takes a minute and a half to safeguard your brain every morning. Take 10 seconds to breathe deeply and slowly when you first wake up. Then, for 20 seconds, move your hands and ankles to start your circulating. Next, gently sit up for 20 seconds, then stop with your feet on the floor for 40 seconds before standing up. This allows your heart and blood vessels time to become used to the change and protects your brain safe from the rapid loss in oxygen. This tiny tweak can help your brain get ready for the day and save you from feeling dizzy in the morning. Type DIZZY in the comments if you've ever felt dizzy when you got up in the morning. You're not alone. Do you grab your coffee as soon as you wake up? It could not be good for your heart or brain. Your body naturally loses fluids overnight after 7 or 8 hours of sleep. This makes your blood thicker, which makes it harder for it to circulate. If you don't drink water before coffee, it might make it significantly tougher for your heart to pump blood. If you're thirsty, caffeine might make your blood vessels tighter and raise your blood pressure. One of my friends said that after his morning coffee, his heart would race so quickly that it seemed like it may burst. It turns out he wasn't drinking any water first. The solution is easy. Drink a glass of water first thing in the morning, roughly 8 ounces at room temperature. If you want your body to absorb it quickly, you may add a little lemon juice or salt. After that, wait 15 to 20 minutes before drinking your coffee. This makes your blood less thick, which makes it easier for your heart to operate. This little practice not only soothes your heart in the morning, but it also keeps your brain from getting too much work. Try it out tomorrow morning. Type HEART in the comments if you've ever felt your heart racing after drinking coffee. If you find the racing. You're not the only one. Do you think your breakfast is good for you? It might be slowly boosting your blood pressure. A lot of older people eat things like flavored cereals, quick oatmeal, or certain breads that seem fine, but have a lot of hidden salt. Sometimes they have 400 to 600 milligrams of salt before 9 a.m. That excess salt can make your arteries tighter and elevate your blood pressure, which puts stress on the little blood vessels in your brain. My friend was astonished when her blood pressure went up just after she ate her customary breakfast of flavored oats and toast. When she switched to simple rolled oats with fresh berries on top, her blood pressure dropped a lot, sometimes by 20 points. The answer is easy. Before 9 a.m., try to get fewer than 300 mgs of salt. Eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, complex carbohydrates like plain oats or whole grains, and some protein for breakfast. This sort of breakfast keeps your arteries open and your brain secure. If you have ever noticed that your blood pressure goes up after breakfast, put SALT in the comments. You're not the only one, and this tiny modification can make a significant impact. Do you drink 1 or 2 huge cups of black coffee before breakfast? A lot of people say it's the best way to wake up, so you're not alone. But if you drink coffee on an empty stomach, your body may release adrenaline, a hormone that causes your pulse accelerate and your blood vessels tighten. This can make your blood pressure go up and stress your brain early in the day. One guy went to the emergency room 3 times, fearing he was suffering heart attacks, but it turned out that coffee on an empty stomach was causing his acid reflux. You don't have to stop drinking coffee. You just need to eat something beforehand. Eating a half banana, a few almonds, or a cooked egg before your coffee might help lessen its effects and relax your body. Start with 1 cup, which has roughly 150 milligrams of caffeine, and wait 30 minutes before having another. This stops your adrenaline from going up and down too quickly, which keeps your brain safer. If you've ever felt jittery or had your heart beat after drinking coffee on an empty stomach, put COFFEE in the comments. You're not the only one. Have you ever ignored a morning of dizziness, slurred speech, or paralyzed fingers? You could believe it's just being tired or getting older, but these might be transient ischemic attacks, or TIAs, mini strokes that happen before a large stroke. It's dangerous to ignore them. TIAs only last a few minutes, but they are your brain's way of saying danger. Take it seriously if you suddenly feel weak on one side, have problems speaking, or your face droops, even if it goes away soon. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech problems, and time to contact 911 are all signs of a stroke. You can protect your brain and preserve your life by acting quickly. Even if the symptoms go away, note down when they happened and notify your doctor as soon. Don't wait or hope it will go away. Those little indications might suggest that a large problem is on the way, and your morning routine might be to blame. If you've ever had any of these warning signals, enter WARN in the comments. You're not alone. And the first step to protecting yourself is to be aware. You take a lot of medicine first thing in the morning, maybe with your coffee. You can be putting yourself in danger without even knowing it. A lot of older people take blood pressure medicines, thyroid medicine, aspirin, and occasionally all of these with coffee. But coffee can make certain drugs not function as well, which might make your blood pressure go up or down too much. A friend was astonished when her blood pressure plummeted to a dangerously low level immediately after taking her medicine with coffee. She didn't know that the combo was the problem. The easy fix? To spread out your pills, use a pill organizer with alarms. Always read the labels carefully. Some medicines need to be taken with meals, while others need to be taken away from caffeine. Wait at least 30 minutes between taking medicines that don't combine. Your medicines are supposed to keep you safe, but only if you take them the proper manner. You can keep your brain secure and your drugs running properly with a little care. If you've ever felt dizzy or had strange symptoms after taking medicine in the morning, write MEDD in the comments. You're not the only one. We've spoken about 7 common morning routines that many seniors don't know might be bad for their brains. These include getting out of bed too quickly, not drinking water before coffee, eating breakfast with concealed salt, and even disregarding those little warning signs. Every little habit counts. The good news is, small, easy modifications to your morning routine can help you stay independent for a long time, safeguard your brain, and keep your memory fresh. It's your time now. Think about what habit you'll modify starting tomorrow. Put the number 1 to 7 in the comments below and tag a friend or family member who needs to hear this too. It's not about being flawless when it comes to safeguarding your brain. It's about taking tiny, steady actions that lead to great changes. If this video helps you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more simple ways to stay healthy as you get older. Thanks for watching. Here's to better mornings and a sharper mind.